Welcome to PSY 484, Research Methods in Psychology. Chapter 1, Definition and Importance of Research in Psychology. Introduction. Just as people usually attempt to give definitions to every concept, so also in this lecture, students will be introduced to the basic meaning of research and its relevance to the discipline psychology. Objective. At the end of this lecture, you will be able to define research and its importance in the discipline of psychology. Content. Psychological studies continue to be an important part of scientific research. Without the experiments and texts conducted, the world would know significantly little about many different diseases, disorders, and other human issues. Psychologists must continue to conduct research in order to maintain, nurture, and augment the general knowledge of humans. Research helps us understand what makes people think, feel, and act in certain ways. It allows us to categorize psychological disorders in order to understand the symptoms and impact on the individual and society. Researches helps us to understand how intimate relationships, development, schools, family, peers, and religion affect us as individuals and as a society, and helps us to develop effective treatment to improve the quality of life of individuals and groups. In this sense, psychological research is typically used for the following: study development and external factors and the role they play on individuals' mental health. Study people with specific psychological disorders, symptoms, or characteristics. Develop tests to measure specific psychological phenomenon. Develop treatment approaches to improve individuals' mental health. Therefore, conducting research is a compulsory exercise before any student can be awarded a degree, and this has consistently been an arduous task among many students. Their difficulty is usually related to the selection of topics, conceptualization of problems, adequate review of past studies, and many others. In actual sense, research is an entity. It is a whole, that is, the combination of different parts coming together. Research is a systematic process of arriving at a dependable solution to problems. It also involves collection, analysis, and interpretation of data. Oswala, 1987. It is an organized investigation of a problem and a systematic approach to its solution or elevation of the simple, complex, immediate, or long-term problem. It is also an attempt at testing the relationship between two or more events based on a prior knowledge in an acceptable scientific manner. The process of gathering the data and what is gathered are what makes the process scientific. Therefore, research remains an art that must be mastered. Summary. In these lectures, we defined research as a systematic process of arriving at a dependable solution to a problem. It also involves collection, analysis, and interpretation of data. Research helps us understand what makes people think, feel, and act in certain ways. It allows us to categorize psychological disorders in order to understand the symptoms and impact on the individual and society. Research helps us to understand how intimate relationships, development, schools, family, peers, and religion affect us as individuals and as a society, and helps us to develop effective treatment to improve the quality of life of individuals and groups. Research is an entity. It is a whole, that is, the combination of different parts coming together. This is the end of Chapter 1. Thanks for listening.